I am live. Hello, everybody. Welcome to America Day. That is the day that the baby Jesus invented freedom, and that's when America was born. Happy birthday, baby America. Hello, Sergeant Slaughterhouse. You know what? Okay, I can actually see. Hello, Sergeant Slaughterhouse. He says, "Good day from Australia. Good day from the United States of America of US of A. Hello to Lobo 2. Hello, hey, Ratface. Lots of Cobra Convergence guys in here. Hello, Ratface. Hello, Woodman. There's Guy Frianzi. Nice to see you, Guy. Hello, Figure Six Pack and Jeff and Matt and look who it is. It's Marianne. Now look here. Marianne is she's here. She's sitting right over there. And you know what she said to me? You won't believe this. You won't believe this. She said, if I had brought my earrings with me, I would have appeared on screen. I would have joined you on screen. That's what she said. Those are her words. And you know what? I don't blame her because she looks like a totally different person without earrings. The earrings are what hold like the sides of her face down. When she has her earrings off, her ears are like up here. So yes, frankly, wear your earrings next time. Hello. I saw another Cobra Island. Cobra Island was today on Cobra Convergence. Hello, Christian Bricks. Merry Independence Day from Denmark. Happy America Day from the US of A. Hello, everybody. I do not have a solid plan for this. I did not. Hey, by the way, time out. By the way, I can kind of see, even though I'm wearing these ridiculous spangly glasses because I have my regular glasses underneath them. So I can still kind of see. Remember I tried this last year and I'm like, I'm going to hype up the America and I can't see anything. Like I can't read any of that right now. But see I cracked the code here. Life hack. Oh, hey, yes, hello, Joe Motion Videos Editor 2. Hello, Byron. I did see your text earlier. I'm sorry I didn't have time to reply, but happy 4th to you. Hello, Payne's Toy Samples and Diecast Nick and G.I. Jakey, and I already said hello to Woodman, but I'll say hello to Woodman again. I already said hello to Cobra Island. Hello, Cobra Island again. Hello, Draws. Hey, guys, yeah, the fedora is a great touch hoodie. So like, I guess the fedora does touch hoodie. Is it a great touch? I think it's, well, it's touching me anyway. Hello, Jeff Butler. Nice to see you again. I haven't had a chance to check the P.O. box. I know I got an email from one person saying that something would be in the P.O. box, but I haven't even had a chance to get anywhere close to checking it. So I don't have anything to open for you. I could just pick a random thing to open for you. It's too bad that, it's too bad that I don't have anything here that I haven't opened already that I could open for you. I'm sorry. I don't have anything to open. Anything to open. Let's see. Sergeant Slaughterhouse says Brian could have at least dressed up for the occasion. Yes, I know. I'm rather understated. But I am in Oklahoma, which means that by law I'm required to lose a finger today. So now I have to flip people off like this. That's tragic. Mary, let's see. Sergeant Slaughterhouse says, Marianne, this is a family show. I don't know whose family show it is, but it's somebody's family show. She's talking about gung ho. Look here, guys. we are in the middle of Cobra Convergence. I seriously thought about doing the 12-hour live stream, which I've done the last couple of years. But Marianne is over here. The kids are over here. We are doing 4th of July stuff. Especially since the kids are doing stuff today, I just couldn't do the 12-hour live stream. I just didn't have 12 hours in the day to actually do it. Yeah, that's right. See, Matt watched the interview. So instead, I'm doing the regular 1 hour live stream. I didn't want to miss you guys. All right, holiday or not, I still wanted to join everyone. I still wanted to see everyone. I missed you guys. Whenever I skip a live stream for the week, I always regret it. Which is why last week, even though I couldn't do it on Tuesday, I still did one on Wednesday. That's some good American H2O. And Tony's here. Hey, everybody, Tony's here. Hello. Explorizo says hello there. Hello there. Oh, wait, that's Obi-Wan General Kenobi. Open a can of whoop ass. That's later after I open the gung ho. So let's. I wanted to talk about Cobra Convergence because we're in the middle of it and it is picking up. Let me say, it started out with Zazel from Sergeant Slaughterhouse. Both Marianne and I were on that show. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Zazel. Again, great guy and a lot of fun. Then, well, here actually, I've got the calendar here. Woodman 29 also on July 1st. Then some miscreant called HCC788 was yesterday. Sparkster, our old friend Sparkster, was on the calendar for yesterday. Not yesterday. Sunday. Wow. I've lost a day. Sunday. Sunday. Sparkster was on Sunday. Its Chad was scheduled for yesterday, but stuff happened. Personal business. But we hope that It's Chad can make it back soon. Hope everything goes well for him. That's his personal beeswax, and that's totally fine. But I still did an interview with Chad, and I talked with Chad on his show on Sunday. So we will miss Chad until he's able to make it back. And then today, What's on Joe Mind did a watch through of the 1987 G.I. Joe animated movie. And then Cobra Island did the Prophet Director Destro statue, the bust. I haven't watched the watch through all the way through yet because Marianne hasn't seen the movie. And so I want to make sure she's introduced to the movie in the proper way. So I am absolutely going to watch What's on Joe Mind's watch through for Cobra Convergence, and thank you guys for doing that. But I just got to make sure that Marianne is eased into the movie in such a way that she doesn't leave me. So let's we gotta watch ourselves here. Hey, so hello, a new table. Hello, hello, E. How do you do? Hello, Terrence. Hello, Draws. I already said hello to Draws, but hello again. Yes, we talked about the October Guard. Timmer, yes. Today is Tuesday. Timmer did a review of the Venom cycle. So of course you should always check out Half the Battle every Tuesday. And thank you to Timmer. Timmer did a Cobra thing on Cobra and during Cobra Convergence, even before his day to present on Cobra Convergence, and that's nice. I appreciate that. Not everybody does that. I really appreciate that. Marianne says we survived Birdemic and the room. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, so it's not that bad. It would be difficult to be that bad, but it's not that bad. It's just different, you know. It's just different, and I will say, the movie has a lot of supporters. It has a lot of fans. A lot of people really like it, and I will not deny, despite swearing that I would never see the movie again, I will not deny that last year at Joe Fest, they were showing the movie in theaters as a Fathom event. I went to that in Augusta, at a theater in Augusta, Georgia. A bunch of other G.I. Joe fans there, a bunch of people there for Joe Fest, you know, went around to the movie theater to see it. And I had a really good time. I actually did. The movie is not any better. You know, it hasn't improved, but I kind of learned to giggle at it. You know, I kind of, there's more phalluses and vaginas in the movie than you would expect for a children's film. It's I don't know. E-new tab E-lol. Thank you, E-new tab E-lol. I'm glad you're here, E-new tab E-lol. Look, here's the thing. I'm from Oklahoma. Anything past 2 syllables, there's no telling what's going to come out of my mouth. 2 syllables, that's the maximum. All right, that's with some effort, I can pronounce 2 syllables correctly. Anything past that, and it's just gibberish. You know, it's anyone's guess. Really, mainly, I wanted to just hang out with you guys. I'm sorry for not doing the 12-hour. I really thought about it, but we've got the kids over. We're gonna, you know, do stuff with them for the America Freedom Independence Freedom America Day, the baby Jesus's birthday. Hey, peg warmers! Happy 4th, peg warmers. Peg warmers, really cool guy. He's in Cobra Convergence. He's coming up. Let me see. Let me look at the calendar. See when he's coming up. Peg warmers. Peg warmers coming up on the 12th. Peg warmers coming up on July 12th. So for those of you who haven't checked the website, it's HCC788.com. That's HCC788.com. You can find a full calendar of everyone that's going to be presenting each day in July. So once again, that's HCC788.com. Everywhere but Nebraska. Thank you, and please check out the website and check out everybody who's presenting. The people on that list, they are the ones that actually create the stuff, right? They're the ones who actually do the presentations, create the presentations for Cobra Convergence, and I cannot thank them enough. Speaking of whom, I'm glad From the Hilt is here. Hello, JoeFan84. Nice to see you as well. Oops. I'm not keeping up with this very well. Didn't get Mr. S today. We launched fireworks Saturday. Hello, I'll say hello to Mr. S when he's here. How many fingers did you lose? Hey, we should do a prize. Whoever lost the most fingers today gets a free no prize. What was I talking about? Yeah. I'm very distractible. Lester says, thank you. Congratulations on 17 days. Thank you very much. I will talk a little bit about that. So the channel recently surpassed 17,000 subscribers. Now, my ultimate goal was 10,000 subscribers. I honestly thought that's about where the channel would top out. But to have 7,000 subscribers on top of that is amazing. Now, in the grand scheme of things, that's not a huge YouTube channel, but it was never meant to be. This is a YouTube channel about a specific topic. It was never designed to appeal to a general audience. Not that there's anything wrong with that. There's some great channels that appeal to a general audience or appeal to a specific audience, but it's a larger audience. A great example of that, Comic Tropes, very good friend of mine, Chris. He started, I first came across Chris when he had 300 subscribers. When he was celebrating 300 subscribers, now he has well over 100,000. Now that's a channel. It's about comic books, about comic books in general. There is a lot that you can dig into, and a lot of comic fans of different genres that you can appeal to. I do specifically vintage G.I. Joe, so it was never really designed to be that big. But the fact that we have 17,000 subscribers, which again is 7,000 more than where I thought we would top out, I can only say thank you. I can only be grateful. So thank you. Thank you to everyone who's here. Hey, Cyclonus. Says, does my mind count? I lost money at work today. That's funny. That's really funny. The cat's over here. I'm wondering how long it'll be before he walks into frame. Upload Freedom says, thanks for being here for people who are alone. We love you. Thank you. I love you too. One of the best things about doing the 12-hour live stream was that, for those who were not going and blowing things up for the 4th of July, we could hang out. We could hang out all day. So I am sorry for not being able to do the long one, but I didn't want to miss. I wanted to see everybody, and I'm really glad that you're all here. I wanted to thank everybody for 17,000 subscribers. I wanted to thank everyone who was involved in Cobra Convergence. I wanted to thank the people who were on the calendar. Also, the fan participation video that went up on Monday, which was yesterday. See, I got track of the days again. So I really want everyone to participate in Cobra Convergence. Whether you're a regular creator or not, whether you're on the calendar or not, if you have any interest in celebrating Cobra Convergence with us, there's a link on the website at HCC788.com, everywhere but Nebraska, where you click on the link and you can learn how to join, how you can participate in Cobra Convergence and get your creation featured in a weekly video. And there are logos there. You can use official Cobra Convergence logos for your stuff. So I really appreciate that. We got more entries than I was expecting for the first 3 days. Like the event was only 3 days old, and I already had enough submissions for a video, so I went ahead and did one. And I've already got some emails for participants in the next one, which will go up on next Monday. So thank you to everyone who's done that. This year feels bigger. It feels bigger. We've got the interviews. I've done interviews with a lot of the presenters. Not all of the presenters had time to do an interview, but a lot of them did. So you'll be seeing a lot of interviews with Cobra Convergence presenters go up on the same day that their presentation goes up, so you can get to know them better and then go check out their stuff. So this year feels bigger. It feels bigger, and I hope that it is bigger. I want everyone to have fun. I want everyone to enjoy it. If everyone doesn't enjoy it, then we've missed something somewhere. This is supposed to be a celebration. It's supposed to be, all of us coming together to work together, to talk about something that we love, and to do something special and memorable. So I sincerely hope that everyone has fun. And if anyone doesn't have fun, if anyone doesn't have fun, I'm going to kick you out. No, that's not what I meant. If anyone doesn't have fun, then I need to know how I can make it more fun. I need to know how I can make it more enjoyable. Look, I'm wearing 2 pairs of glasses and a headband and a spangly hat. What more can I do? What more realistically can I do? But if there is anything that that I can do to help the enjoyment of the month and of the event, I will sincerely do everything that I can. I know that I've got some appearances coming up on some more shows, so I'll be joining you live for everyone, live very soon. More. So yeah, I'm trying to be available. I want to be here. I want to be talking to you. I want to be celebrating Cobra. This whole idea was to work together. That's how me and Form BX257 and Timmer started it. It was about working together, and we worked together around Cobra. That was like, it was a good broad topic, right? So there's so much there that you can talk about. So many different aspects. I mean, just look at all the people who are on the calendar at the website. Every one of them has a different perspective. Every one of them has a different focus. So yeah, anything Cobra, and even like not even exactly Cobra, but just kind of Cobra, just throw it in. The whole idea is that we work together. We have some fun. We talk about the bad guys for a month. And we just, we spend some time together, just sharing our passion. So I'm really grateful that we're doing it. I'm grateful that we're here. I do have one regret. Okay, I take that back. I have hundreds of regrets, but I have one specifically that I'm going to talk about right now. In the year that I took off, right? Because I took a year sabbatical. I was away from the channel for a year. During that year, Timmer from Half the Battle continued Cobra Month. And that was very heartwarming. That was very kind of him to do. And when I came back, we restarted Cobra Convergence at Cobra Convergence 6. I think I made a mistake. I should have counted Timmer's Cobra Month as Cobra Convergence 6 and started at Cobra Convergence 7. It's something I can't undo it. I can't undo it, but I do regret that because Timmer did a very good thing. Timmer does a lot of really good things. Timmer does a Christmas charity drive every year that is a wonderful thing. Very thoughtful, and I've got a lot of respect for Timmer, and I consider him a friend. So yeah, thank you, Timmer. And that should have been counted. I should have counted that one, and I'm sorry that I didn't. I wanted to say hello to Rachel. Hello, Rachel. It says Tulsa need an end of July Cocoa Fest. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Fest. I've if nominated, I would run, and if elected, I would serve. So thank you, Rachel. Yes. Marianne, I will explain why I'm winking when I say Rachel, but I'll explain later. Don't worry, it's nothing dirty. Not yet, anyway. I mean, not at all. Byron has helped in the charity drive. Hello, the real Aaron. I'm glad the fake Aaron Collins isn't here. I'm glad it's the real one this time. Timmer probably would work something out. Timmer is just a good guy. Timmer is just a good guy. And I'll say that I'm very fortunate in that, really, for the most part, the people that I've worked with behind the scenes have just been really good people. There are not a whole lot of people that, at least that I've worked with, who have behind the scenes just been a bunch of jerks. And that's really, I feel very lucky that our collaborators behind the scenes and when the cameras are off are still really genuinely lovely people. Hello, Jenna. Nice to see you, Jenna. Tony says main character month, July play sets and vehicles, monster month, winter is coming, Christmas charity, the Mad Lad. That's right. So those are all the themes that Timmer does every year. He's the hardest working man in show business. And by the way, I should add, he's been doing this longer than me. He was doing this, I think, at least a year. No, more than that. Maybe like a year and a half-ish before I started. I gotta give Timmer some appreciation, give Timmer some love. He's a great guy. He was one of the collaborators on the first Cobra Convergence, and he's been with it ever since. He's put his sweat and blood and tears into it. We torture him. He doesn't want to. He'd rather not, but we torture him. We get the blood and the sweat and the tears out of him, and that's actually the fuel for the engine that drives Cobra Convergence is the blood, sweat, and tears of Timmer. He keeps begging us. He's like, please, what have I done? Please don't do this to me anymore. But man, Cobra Convergence is bigger than all of us. And it needs your blood, sweat, and tears to keep that engine running. So we got to do what we got to do. But seriously, thank you, Timmer, for all that you do. Jenna enjoys Timmer's content. Hey, it's Rob Vegas. Hey, Rob Vegas, how do you do? Yes, he says happy 4th of July to US and A. Thank you very much. I'm saluting in every possible way that I know to salute. I don't know any other salutes. Hello, Ivan. Ivan says HCC788 for president. If nominated, I would run, and if elected, I would serve. So yes, it's the 4th of July, and I'm sorry I didn't plan any activities for today. I just wanted to see you guys. As soon as I'm done here, we're gonna take the kids out to the pool. We're gonna drop the kids off at the pool, and then. Marianne's over there laughing in the background. Wear your earrings next time. So we're gonna take the kids to the pool to swim as soon as we're done here. I'm not gonna wear all this because while it's air conditioned in here, outside it's like 90 degrees Fahrenheit. For those of you who don't measure temperature in Fahrenheit, yes, 90 is really hot. In fact, it is 90 in your temperature too. That's how hot it is. So it's really hot. It's quite a hot day, and so yeah, this is all coming off. This is all coming off, and I'm well, not all of it, because it's not a nude pool, but some of it's coming off. Come on. From the Hill says, you all realize a vote for HCC788 is as president is a vote for Cobra, right? Yeah, see? Exactly. You know what? We're going to take over and we're going to just straighten a few things out. We're just straighten a few things out. First order of business, eliminate time zones. Time zones, gone. I'm against them. I think they are unnecessarily confusing and make us do math, and I don't like it. No more time zones. That's my first order of business. No time zones. Second order of business, no more computers. They piss me off. They break down. They get glitches. And so I just think they're more trouble than they're worth. No more computers. Which ironically means no more YouTube. Except for me, as the president, I get YouTube. Nobody else does. I get YouTube. It'll just be YouTube for me. And you know what it means? That means every video that I don't like gets deleted. And the videos I like the most, I demand more of them. So there will be wall-to-wall funny cat videos on, well, there already is. So I've already got my wish. Hello there, Robbie Rosari. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for being here. Time zones are fine. It's the daylight savings time. No, time zones must go. See, suppose it's, I don't know, 7 o'clock here. Why does it have to be 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock somewhere else? Why can't it be 7 o'clock there too? Now, my 7 o'clock and the 7 o'clock in, say, for Sergeant Slaughter's slaughterhouse in Australia, it may, for him, it may be in the middle of the night. And for me, it may be in the afternoon, but it should still be 7 o'clock. Don't make me do math. Just say it's 7 o'clock. What time of the day is it? Look out, is the sun out? That's all anybody cares about. So yeah, I feel like this is a good platform. I honestly don't know why people watch me. Look here. Next week's video. So the most recent one was the Saw Viper. Thank you to everyone who watched the Saw Viper video. I very much enjoyed putting that together. The next video, I have it written. It is written. I have the setup here to record it, but I haven't recorded it yet. I've run into a little bit of difficulty getting the time to record it. And the fact that today is a holiday has complicated that even further. But I do not want to skip this week. I want to get the video out this week. So I'm going to do everything I can do to get this thing ready, hopefully in time for early access for patrons on Friday. If not, then at least for Sunday. So I'm going to keep... Oh, hello, Chaplain's Assistants, Motorpod. Nice to see you. We watch because you're so charismatic as it befits a commander. That's right. I mean, just look at me. I mean, you look at me and you're like, I want to follow his orders. He's a very stable genius. Thank you, Chaplain's Assistants, Motorpod. So yes, this coming week's video is coming. I'm still working on it. Everything is ready, but the actual doing of it. I know exactly what it's going to be. It's all written out. I've done all the research. I've written it all down. I just got to sit down. I just got to sit down and do it. So that's the next task. It's just that it's been difficult this week. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Another thing. Yeah. Don't forget, I have to flip people off like this now. Why would I be flipping you off? You know what? This is the reverse flip off. That, like, in Oklahoma, you play with fireworks, you lose a finger, and then you have to do this, and you're not really, this is the reverse flip off. This is what you do for somebody that you like. You're like, hey buddy, how you doing? Reverse flip off, because I like you. You're all right. So there's a poll on Patreon right now. My final review of Cobra Convergence. You can vote to decide what it will be. The choices are, let me see if I can remember off the top of my head. There is the Python Crimson Guard, Snow Serpent version 2, and the Range Viper. Right now, there is one is clearly ahead. One is quite ahead, but there are still enough people who could vote to sway it. It could sway one of the other directions if enough people vote. The outcome is not yet determined, but there is a leader. There is a very definite leader. So please vote if you can. If you would like to, you do need to be a patron, a supporter of the channel on Patreon in order to vote. But honestly, that's it's really cheap to do that. So hopefully, if you'd like to, please consider joining and cast your vote. If you can't, it's absolutely fine. There's never any requirement to. You will always get the video anyway. You will always get the YouTube video for free anyway. But if you would like an opportunity to vote on this in this poll, just join us on Patreon. And I did want to add, so not everybody can support the channel in a monetary way. Not everybody can do Patreon or Super Chat or anything like that. If you want to support the channel, just watching the videos, that alone is a support. And I'm grateful for everyone that is here. I am grateful for everyone that is here. I have made so many friends. I've made friends who will be lifelong friends long after we're done with G.I. Joe. They will still be friends when we're in the nursing home. I won't remember them, but they'll still be friends. It'll be just like old times because I won't remember any of the new times. Robbie Rosari says, "Ooh, Python Crimson Guard, embrace the garishness." Yes, I have. I don't. Any of them that win is fine, but yeah, I would have a few things to say. About the Python Crimson Guard. I know that's been covered before. I'll have to dig to find a few things to say that haven't already been said. But I have a few things to say. I feel like we can do that. Hey, it's White Vegeta. Nice to see you, White Vegeta. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Oh, hello, Sparkster. Sparkster, who was my calendar day mate for Cobra Convergency. We were both on the calendar for Sunday. I hope everybody checked out Sparkster. The link is still on the website on HCC788.com, everywhere but Nebraska. Sparkster says Cobra Island should have spent some time designing more Lego G.I. Joe things. There's always tomorrow night. Yes, Sparkster does really amazing Lego sets. And he's like, I had the opportunity to meet Sparkster, and Cyclonus was there, Sparkster at Joe Fest. And he was able to show me some stuff, and Cyclonus showed me some stuff and gave me some stuff too, which is why I have this is my new decoration. Thank you, Cyclonus. Thank you. So yeah, I've lost track of I've lost my mind is what I'm saying. It's already been a long day. It's a hot day. And I'm going right back outside as soon as we're done here. It's going to be warm, but it's going to be fun. I need to kill some time now. We got 20 minutes to kill, right? I've got an idea. I know how we can kill this time. Oh, hello, Cujo. How do you do, Cujo? He says, U.S. Happy 4th, folks. Happy 4th to you. July the 4th be with you. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, but I got an idea. I got an idea how we can kill a little bit of time together. Okay, I've got an idea. Staring contest. Go. I blinked. Dang it, I lost. All right, well, that didn't kill very much time. You guys are really good at this. You guys are ridiculously good at the staring contest. I had no idea. I had no idea I was up against some staring contest sharks. Tonight on Barnaby Jones. Who did I say? Hello. There's somebody I didn't say hello to. Hello, Joe, West Coast. Nice to see you. Happy 4th to you. You know what I'll do? Here's what I'll do. I already read off the people in the calendar who have already done Cobra Convergence. Let's read who is coming up. So today was What's on Joe Mind and Cobra Island. Tomorrow is A Toy Kinda Mood. Great show. Been on their show before. On Thursday, July 6th is Talking Joe. Very nice to have Talking Joe back. On Friday, July 7th, we have Go Figure and Real American Brian. Nice name. It's spelled correctly. Well done. After that, we have Snuva's Corner Cafe and the Full Force Podcast. Great guys. Great guys. Following that, we have the Skull Reviews. And I was looking back at some of my old Cobra videos, like the old ones before Cobra Convergence, and the Skull Reviews and another guy, a friend of his, did the first intro for Cobra Month, like this 3D intro. So thrilled to have the Skull Reviews here. Joe Motion Videos 82, who is in the chat. Our friend Byron is on the 10th, along with Cujo, who's also in the chat. Coincidence? I think so. And then that's followed by Half the Battle, and then Peg Warmers. Peg Warmers, who I don't know if he still is, but was also in the chat. Peg Warmers, great guy, been in Cobra Convergence for years. Love that guy. Then there's Jay Bartlett. His show's a lot of fun. Don't miss it. Chaplain's Assistance Motor Pod, who is also in the chat. This is like a Cobra Convergence fest. A Cobra Convergence convergence. Oh, that's good. I like that. Hold on. Let me see if I can add that here. Let's see. Cobra Convergence. Let's see. I hope I spelled that right. I can't really see. There we go. Cobra Convergence. That's what this is. It's a Cobra Convergence. So after that, after Chaplain's Assistance Motor Pod, there is Toy Connections. That's Ken. Got to meet that. Actually got to meet Chaplain's Assistance Motor Pod and Ken at Joe Fest. Then there's JLS Comics, who's also been in Cobra Convergence for several years. Action Robot Punch. Audible Interlude. Order of Battle. That's another friend of ours, a longtime friend of ours. Yorktown Joe, Joe on Joe. That's a lot of Joe. There's Yorktown Joe and Joe on Joe. That's like Joe squared. That's like triple Joe. Then there's My Side of the Laundry Room. Really cool guy. He's been in Cobra Convergence for quite a while now. Rob Vegas, who was also in the chat here a moment ago. Rob Vegas last year did a Cobra video every day. just on his own. He just like really dived into the spirit of Cobra Convergence. And you know what? He's on the calendar this year, and I could not be happier. The Photo Viper, another longtime friend of the show. And speaking of longtime friends of the show, G.I. Joeberg, who has been in Cobra Convergence since Cobra Convergence 2, since the second year. They recently did, I shouldn't single out just one. They've done a lot of really amazing play motion videos. Joeberg is, the creativity there is amazing. Ratface 44 Reviews is on July 23rd. Ratface was also in the chat. Hey, there's Toy Connection. How about that? Hey, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look, we got a Cobra convergence here. Look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3. Like that's 3 Cobra convergences in a row. How about that? Check that out. Cobraception. So yes, you know, I don't know if anybody's noticed this, but about 60% of these live streams is me stuttering. Anyway, so after Ratface 44 Reviews, there's Island of Misfit Toy Collectors, Treasures for Trigger, Anything Joe's, Toy Domination, Codename New202, another very old friend, and Articulated Points, great guys, very informative. Podcast from the Pit, met those guys again, and then finishing up with a newcomer, Agent Chuckles. I am extremely excited to see what all of these guys come up with. It's great. So it's a lot of work for me, but it's also a lot of excitement for me. I get to see all this stuff. I mean, they create it, I share it, I post it, on the website and in the social medias. But I also get to watch it. I get to enjoy it just like you. It just doesn't get any better than that. I feel like that was a beer slogan, wasn't it? It just doesn't get any better than this. Or maybe that was chewing tobacco. I don't know. Anyway, whatever it is, it can't get better than it. Rob says Tulsa has a larger airport. I am obviously missed part of that conversation. Tulsa has an airport. It does. They call it Tulsa International Airport. And technically you can fly there to international destinations. You'll have to stop somewhere first. They're not going to fly you to Italy from Tulsa. You can get there. You just got to stop somewhere, before you get there. So it's international. But you know what? It's still better. It's still better than the Oklahoma City airport. The Oklahoma City airport, you know what that's called? It's called the Wiley E. Post Airport. Wiley E. Post being someone who died in an airplane crash. That just seems like a bad omen to me. If you're afraid of flying, do you really want to take off at an airport named after a guy that died in a plane crash? I don't know. I'm not superstitious. But I just think that's a little odd. So I will take our Tulsa International Airport, where I'll live with that. I'll live with that. Cobra Island hoodie. I didn't do a vehicle this year, surprisingly. I did see that. But the Profit Director Destro thing, that was all right. That was pretty good. Joe Motion Videos 82 says, I've flown in from there. It isn't so bad. It isn't. It really isn't. As the airports go, it's definitely an airport. But it's much smaller than DFW or Denver. Those would be much larger airports. So it'd be easier to find your way around. It's why are we talking about airports? It's the forte. I'll tell you why. Because flying is the ultimate freedom. Flying was invented in America when George Washington taught the first bird to fly. And then in 1903, Wilbur and Orville, Laurel and Hardy prayed to that bird to teach them how to build airplanes. And so the first American airplane was born. I'm pretty sure. I saw that on a news show, so it has to be true. Tony says Hoodie uses air quotes like Dr. Evil, like evil. Let's see what some of the Cobra Convergence have to say. Sparkster says I have one every Sunday. That's awesome. Sparkster also participated heavily in Cobra Convergence last year. Thrilled to have him on the calendar. Let's see. Rob says we're moving Joe Fest from Augusta to your backyard. That would be that. You know what? Why not? It would say, hey, it'd be easy for me to get there. I'm for it. Photo Viper says Sky King. Sky King was in here, wasn't he? And I didn't say hello, did I? Hello to. I apologize if I've missed saying hello to everyone. I'm a little slow. Hello, Gussie. Isn't there a Joe from Kitty Hawk, North Carolina? I think there was, but I can't remember which one. Oh, see that I didn't do show prep, right? I literally made dinner, made food for everyone, and then jumped on here. I did. You know what show prep I did is I put this hat on, and I put these ridiculous things on, and I put these glasses over my other glasses. Show prep. But now I've been showing this off since I got back from Joe Fest. I did get the Retaliator. I got the Retaliator at Joe Fest with the box. Well, at the time, I did not have the figure updraft or the file card. Since then, guess what? I have the figure updraft with the file card. So that rounds this out, complete with the box. And no, I did not pay eBay prices. If you add it up, it's still less than what I would have paid on eBay. So I'm really thrilled. I've had my eye on this thing for a long time. The little bombs are in there. It has some little bombs in there. It has them. I've had my eye on this thing for a while. This may be a candidate to be reviewed shortly after Cobra Convergence when we get back to Joe stuff, because I am intrigued by this. I have some thoughts. I have some thinks about it. So that's new. Yeah, smart. Exactly. Smart. Shop smart. Shop S-smart. You got that? Yeah, Kellogg Rice Krispies. That is the nickname that we gave to Byron, isn't it? So yeah, we got how many? We have 6 minutes and 15 seconds to kill. I'll just talk slower. Everybody talk slowly. That was the host enjoying a refreshing water. That was the host refreshinating with a refreshment. I'm going to cut that clip out. That'll be my most popular. That's an art piece. You know, that should be in Sundance. That should be at Cannes. Title: Host refreshes himself. Not relieves himself. Refreshes himself. Talk slowly. Thank you, Byron, for talking slowly. Let's see. Mr. Grudge says, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I own a classified Python Patrol Crimson Guard, and I like it. You know, don't be ashamed of anything. You should never be ashamed of liking something. I mean, unless that something is like illegal. If you like something and it's like illegal, then you should, be ashamed. But don't be ashamed of liking an action figure, even if nobody else likes it. Even if you're the only person that likes it, you still shouldn't be ashamed of it. And you know what? Don't let some Yahoo on the internet change your mind about it. You love what you love. You enjoy what you enjoy, unless it's illegal. As your attorney in this matter, I advise that you turn yourself in. Other than that, don't be ashamed of liking an action figure, even if nobody else liked it. You know what? Let your freak flag fly. You know, this is, this should be Action Figure Pride Month for people who are proud of action figures that nobody else likes. This is where we have solidarity with other people who like action figures that nobody else likes. Rachel says, row, row, row your boat. That was a wonderful song. The first time that song was ever sung was in Star Trek V. Thank you, Mr. Grudge. Hey, guess what? We're down to 3 minutes and 15 seconds. I think we're doing pretty good. I will admit, I'm pretty exhausted. I've got a lot on my plate right now. A lot on my plate right now. But most of it's good. Honestly, most of the things that I've got going on are really good. It's just a lot. I'm busy all the time. I have to make sure that I leave enough time to sleep, make sure that I leave enough time to eat, because I am incredibly busy. One of the things I'm busy doing, as I said, is putting together the next video review, which I sincerely intend to have out for next Sunday. So please stay tuned with me for that. And thank you to What's on Joe Mind and Cobra Island for your Cobra Convergence contributions today. And tomorrow, the sun will come out, and a toy kind of mood will be taking over Cobra Convergence. The only Cobra Convergence, I should say, the idea behind Cobra Convergence is really just a collaboration, just coming together for a common cause. It's not its own channel, you know. It's not a physical convention that you can go to. It's just it's a group of people who care about something, who are creative, who work really hard to share their passion and their love for this brand and these toys and comic books and stuff that we've enjoyed for so long. That's really what it's about. So when you check the calendar and you follow the links on the calendar, it will take you to the accounts, the websites, the channels, the podcasts, the blogs of those participants, because that's where you will find it. You will find Cobra Convergence in all of those places. And I will again reiterate that I would like everyone to participate in Cobra Convergence. There is a link at the website, HCC788.com, everywhere but Nebraska, where you can make your own Cobra Convergence creation. You can send it to me. I can include it in a weekly video. I can share it. So please consider participating. The more the merrier. So and thank you to everyone who already has. And like I said, I've got emails already for stuff that will be in the next weekly video. So people are already lining up to do more stuff. So thank you everyone for doing that. Christian Brick says, which U.S. states don't have Joes born there? I think there was one state. Wasn't there one state that did not have a Joe? I could be wrong because Larry tried to spread it around. Larry tried to get like somebody from every state, but I can't recall if there's was a state that that there wasn't a Joe from. The Joe who is from Oklahoma was Lift Ticket, and where was he from? I want to say Veneta. Hold on, I gotta look. I should know this. Lift Ticket. Lawton. I'm sorry. I knew it was an L word. Lawton. So yes. Veneta. He's not from Veneta. Lawton. It's not even close. Yes, the Joe who is from Oklahoma is Lift Ticket, and he is from Lawton. I actually, when I did the review of the Tomahawk and Lift Ticket, I thought about driving out to Lawton and doing it from there until I looked on a map and realized that's kind of a really far drive to, spend like half an hour recording a video. So I did not do that. But yeah, Larry really tried to include everybody on the file cards. It is 8 o'clock, everyone. Thank you all for being here. I do need to I need to drop the kids off of the pool and then take the kids to the pool. And we better do that soon or we're going to have a riot. But thanks, everyone. Again, I'm sorry we didn't do the 12-hour. I only had time to do the 1 hour this time, but I sincerely thank you all for being here. Make sure you catch What's on Joe Mind and Cobra Island today on Cobra Convergence, and catch A Toy Kind of Mood tomorrow. And I will see you guys soon. There's a lot coming up. And I really hope you enjoy it. I'll see you all later, everyone. Bye, and happy Baby America Day. Happy Baby America Freedom Baby Day. Bye.